What's out there? Gunman93 here, and welcome to episode 40 of Building the Minecraft City. And yes, as promised, I will make the playlist public after this video gets fully uploaded. And I mean fully uploaded. Like, as in, like, making sure, like, this thing is, like, uploaded, and at least, and, like, as soon as I see it, like, fully uploaded, though, I will make the playlist public right, like, as soon as possible. But if I go to bed, like, while this is uploading, though, and even though it's only 7:40 p.m. for me, but if I do wind up going to bed, though, beforehand, then, yeah. But anyways, though, we're going to be finishing up the school, like, the intro of the school, though, real quick. Now, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to actually make this same exact classroom, but on the second floor for all the rooms. I just don't remember exactly how I made it, though. That's the problem. So, let me just go to here, and let me grab out the polished andesite, right? Yes. Bam, 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 bam. Do. I'm going to sit there on this side. Bam, 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 bam. Do a little bit of that. Also grab our torches too, though, just in case, you know? Now, this time, though, I actually have an idea, though, for the, like, these two classrooms, though. Because since like, this one's supposed to technically have, like, 4 classrooms, I think, though. I think, hold on, let me just double check. Kind of a little bit, though. Because it's supposed to be, like, a total, like, 4, though. Like, 2 on each side, though. But because of the principal's office, though, it's... actually, you know what? It's going to actually make things a lot easier, though. Okay, so go bam, 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 bam. Now, it's still going to be dark down these hallways, though. Unfortunately. But I will add proper lighting, though, in between, though, as well, though. So let's go all the way down to here. Let's add some torches over here, though. Like, along this wall, right over here. And then this wall, too. Just so nothing spawns in, you know? I'll do the same thing down to over on this. Whoa! 3 torches right in a row. I do not want that. That looks ugly. There'll be a little bit of a dark spot right there. There we go. Put one there, put one there, there, and there. And it's still a little dark down here, though. There we go. And it's a little dark up there. And I'm going to stick one right there. Okay, good. Now that the hallways are lit up, though, let me just add some torches right there. There we go. And it's still a little darker on this side, though, so let me just stick a torch there. I'll even stick, like, a little torch, like, right there, too. Nice. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to add 2 doors to these classrooms, though. So, it is technically 3 blocks in. So, 1, 2, 3. It's on the 3rd block, correct? Yes, it is. Because I want these classrooms to have, like, a double doorway, though. Even though he doesn't, like, show it, though, in the actual tutorial, though. So, I'm actually going to do it myself, though. Whoops. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna grab the bricks real quick. There we go. Nice. Bam, 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 and bam. There we go. Nice. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side too, but let me also kind of like brighten this up a little bit more though. Ah, damn it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. 3rd block. Right here. Because what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to make these classrooms, like, for the 2nd floor, though. Well, actually, no, I'm only going to do it to that side, though, actually, not really this side, though. It's because I have an idea, though, on how I can actually, like, because here's what I plan on doing. I plan on making special needs classrooms. You know, for, like, the special needs. Kind of like me. IRL. Ooh, that was spooky. A little bit. But, yeah. What I plan on doing, though, is I want to make it, like, equal, though, and stuff, though. For all students, though. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be difficult, though, for the students in the wheelchairs. So, to try to get up to the 2nd floor, because there's no elevator in this school, unfortunately. But, We will have elevators, though, on our stairs, though. Kind of like, well, obviously I can't really build it, though, but we will have, like, mini elevators, though, like, in our school, though, in case someone needs to have, like, wheelchairs or crutches and whatnot. It's just to make it easier for them to get on top of the second floor, though, and the third floor as well. But down here, though, I have an idea. So what I want to do is I want to kind of find the center point between these two doors. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a voice crack there. I gotta recount now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that means on the 8th block, I think. Wait, 8th block? 7, yeah, 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Booyah. And as you can see here, it doesn't line up with the wall, though. Which means that I need to equally space these. Aha! That's why. This doorway right here is 2 blocks from the wall, and that one's 1 block from the wall. Aha. No wonder why it's not equally lined up with the wall. You know what? I have a better idea, though. I'm gonna get rid of these doors right here, these doorways, though. And I'm just gonna... Oh, shoot. There we go. And I'm just gonna put the bland wall back, though. But I do have an idea, though, to still make these special needs classrooms. So... Because, for example, like, if someone is, like, needs to, like, has, like, anxiety problems, so they can just come down to these classrooms. It's like one of these classrooms, you know? I just want to make it fair for everyone, though, you know? Anyways, let's go into this room here. And I want to kind of, like, decorate it, though, a little bit. So, what I'm going to need to do, though, is I'm going to need to grab out some stuff, though, for, like, the desks. So, I'm definitely grabbing this stuff out. I'm also going to need to grab a... Yeah, I'm going to grab a spruce slab real quick. Got it. Good. Okay. Because, like, so over here, I'm going to stick, like, the teacher desk right over here. Whoops, I gotta grab the stairs out. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to stick a desk right over here for the teacher. This will be a teacher desk right here. Yeah, this is going to be a teacher desk right here. And then what I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to need to... Uh-oh. I don't want to like that. Hold on. There we go. That's better. That's better. So I'm going to make a desk right here. This will be, like, one of the teacher desks. And then I'm going to stick another desk right over here. In the, like, not by, like, kind of close to the door, though, but not directly in front of the door. Like, if I do it, like, right here, though, we still have an area, though, to get into the classroom with. But then it's going to kind of collide, though, with this desk, though, but I don't really care, though. Because, well, it's a city world, you know? But, yeah, those are the teacher desks right over here. And then what we're going to need to do, though, is we're going to need to have, like, a cool-down area, though, for the students. And what I'm kind of thinking, though, is I'm going to use, like, wool. So, like, different color wool. So I'm going to use red wool, or... Here, I have an idea. I'm going to grab out, like, these colors of wool. I'm going to grab out these colors of wool. And I'm going to make a bit of, like, a colorful thing. Like, a colorful corner, like, over here. So I'm going to do a layer of red, then a layer of orange, then a layer of yellow, then lime green, then regular green, then blue, then purple. But this is going to be the area of, this is going to be like a corner, though. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm also going to extend it out a little bit like this. Now, I know what you guys are going to think, though. It looks like the LGBTQ plus flag. Which, you're not wrong. It does look like that a little bit. But, the red is actually on the top and the purple's on the bottom, so I kind of made it reverse, though. Just to make it a bit easier, though. Now, if we break the floor, though, as you can see, it goes right into the auditorium. Which means I cannot change the floor, unfortunately. I cannot change the floor due to that stuff, though. So what I'm going to need to do, though, is I'm actually going to be adding some carpet over here, too. Now, obviously, though, I'm going to need to get, like... Now, what I want to do, though, is I want to make it, like, look unique, though. You know? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab lime green and black. Hopefully, I have enough space to work with it, though. 1, 2, 3, 4... it's a 5x5. Should be good enough. Now, you may be wondering, though, what I'm going to be trying to make, though. Oh, yeah. I don't have enough space. Yeah, I do not have enough space to work. Yeah, I do not have enough space to work with this thing. I do not. Unfortunately. So I might need to bump this... Yeah, I'm going to need to bump this back a bit, though. Yeah, I just realized I need to bump this back a bit, though. Just to make sure that I have enough space, though, to add this specific thing I want to add, though. Oh, damn it. There we go. So I made it 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made it 8 blocks wide, so I need to go ahead and extend it 3. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Now I have to do the mouth. And I gotta do the eyes, though. But the problem is, this needs to be extended over by like 2 more. Like 2 more, though. I think, or maybe even 1. Here, let me try 1 more, though, real quick, just to see how it will look. Yeah, 2 more would do. Should do, hopefully. Oh yeah, that should definitely be enough space. There I gotta go bop, 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 bop. Bam, 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 and bam. Perfect. Okay, now what I need to do, though, is I'm now gonna need to kind of fill the rest of this in, though, with lime green. There we go. I made a creeper rug. Obviously, though, I did not use a tutorial for this rug. I just built this off of memory of a creeper face. There's no tutorial needed for this creeper rug right here. Because I just made this by myself. Just now. But, yeah. Now, oh, I just realized something. That is that's an extra block tall. Hold on. There. That's better. That's more like it. That's more like it. Because I have 1 block extra over there, so I need to have 1 extra block on the bottom. There we go. Okay, so now that I have the rug finished, the problem is, I'm going to need to kind of bust out these 2 windows right here, though, as well, though, come to think about it. Yeah, I'm going to need to bust out these 2 windows here, because of where I need to put this, though, unfortunately. And how tall it's gonna be, though. Let me just go outside real quick. Just bust out this window too. There we go. Now I'm gonna grab out the bricks real quick and patch this all up. I'm gonna need to do the same thing, though, because now obviously, though, like, I don't want any windows, though, in this area, though, of the rug, though, because in case of, like, someone's, like, on timeout, for example, though, or, like, very, very upset, though, and I don't want, like, them to be jealous or anything, though, so I just want to kind of make this, like, area the quiet area, though, of the classroom, though, because I don't want to really make it, like, a timeout area, though. I just wanted to make it, like, a quiet space, though, you know? So I'm going to board up those windows. I also got to board up these windows, too, here, though, as well. Because there's nothing going to be coming out of these windows anytime soon. Because this right here, though, is the auditorium area. So I do need to patch up these windows, too, though. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we have like a little section, though, that doesn't get any windows. So, well, technically going to be 2 though, but yeah. Okay, so I was in this room over here. Yes, I was. There we go. Nice. So then I just gotta do a little bit of that and a little bit of that. Now I just have the orange layer, the yellow. Oh dear. And lime green. Then regular green. Then blue. Then purple. There we go. There we go. See? I like this design because when you go into here though, now unfortunately though I can't do like these 2 walls though, but I will add paintings to these 2 walls just to make it look a bit neater, you know? So I got the paintings out. Oh, hello, bug. Beautiful. So I'm add a... Whoa, that's a bit... I've actually never spawned this painting before. Oh! What is that? Villagers? When did they add new paintings? Oh, you can't put a painting there. Interesting. Whoop, no, I don't want that there. I want that there. There we go. I can kind of make this like a little bit of an art area though as well though. Not just a calm down area, you know? So now what I'm gonna need to do though is now I'm gonna need to start adding the lighting in this room. Just so it's not complete darkness, you know? There we go. I gotta kinda light up this wall too a little bit. I'm gonna need to light up this wall too. Because I don't want these kids, or students more like, being in complete darkness. In case of one of them is like scared of the dark, you know? Because being scared of the dark though is not fun. Trust me. And there we go. Nice. This section's all done now. Nice. So this will be like the art area. So this will be like one of the rooms though with like the 2 teachers and a little bit of a calm down room where there's a Meyer art, you know? And then I'll do another one on this side, but this side though it's going to be a bit different. So let me get rid of all this wool real quick. And we'll do the same thing on the other side with the teacher desks. But I'm going to still do it a little bit differently. So I now have to re-grab out the spruce slab. There we go. Nice. So then I'll grab out this. I'll grab out this and this. Okay, so I have this desk 3 blocks away from the door. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's 3 blocks away from the door. Go. Nicely done. Perfect. Okay. So now I got a teacher desk here. Now this one though is going to be a bit more of a classroom. While on the opposite side of the so for example, if like one of us for example, if like someone's having like a bit of a meltdown though, for example though, due to high anxiety, they could just come over here and just admire all this art, you know, and the colors, even the creeper rug. That's kind of my idea for this room. Now I do realize I need to add a bit more light in here as well, due to how dark it is. So I don't want any of these rooms to have complete darkness, you know. Because having complete darkness now is not good. Definitely not good. But yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to move on to this room over here. So now what I need to do, though, is I now need to kind of, like, make the next desk, though, which is going to be over here, though. Now, if I remember correctly, though, they were, like, correspond... Oh, shoot. Yeah. Now you also may have noticed a little something about the about the brace video though. Yes, he was part of it, but unfortunately somehow his mic was not shared. I was still need to do some research on that though. But that was from my PC. What are you wondering? How was I able to record that on my PC? With the crappy Wi-Fi. Well, it turns out Streamlabs doesn't care about the Wi-Fi though and whatnot. But I could still record it, which means I could still do videos on my PC unlike I originally thought. Yes, the file's still saved. Thank God. But anyways, that's besides the point though. Now what I need to do now though is I need to add student desks. So we're gonna have a student desk right here. Right underneath this window. We're gonna have a student desk right underneath this window. And I should probably be making these like out of oak or something. Just to tell the difference though between the two. Yeah, I'm gonna make these out of oak. Oh shoot, I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, dude. It's right there. Duh. So the student desks in this room are gonna be made out of oak, while their teacher desks are gonna be made out of spruce. So student desk right here. I'm also gonna have ooh. If I have one here though, it's gonna kind of correspond with the teacher desk there. Or unless if I move this one down, you know what, I'm gonna need to move this one down a little bit though. So bam, bam, bam. Actually, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these right here. Let's move the chair down to here. There we go. Nice. Now I have another desk here. Now I'm gonna need to kind of create a bit of a gap though, like a 2-block gap or something like that. Oh damn! I just broke a hole in the wall. What the hell? Got it. Patched it up. Nicely done. Now, unfortunately though, this one can only hold up to 2 desks. Unfortunately, which does suck. But don't worry, I plan on making more rooms just like this one. To be honest, I do though, so yeah. Anyways, let's... Okay, so... Oh wait, I gotta figure something out though, because I don't remember one key thing. There's one thing I'm missing right now though. It's in this room, isn't it? What the fuck is it? Okay, it's dark oak. Okay, good. It's just to kind of help me remember how to make the blackboard, you know? Okay, so let's grab this, and this. Now, I'm sticking the glowstone down first, though, just to give it some more light in this room, you know? Now, unfortunately, though, I need to make this a bit big, though, like this. There we go. Nice. And then now what I could do, though, is then I can finally, like, do a little bit of this. There we go. Nice. And then what I can then do though is then I can start adding some like torches like at the top here. And then throughout the classroom as well though, like even by the doors too. Let's do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Let's go over this wall, add a torch here, then add some more lighting over here. The back wall though is really good though, so I'm just gonna add one torch though. Kinda like that. There we go. Nice. Let's also add another torch here. Actually, yeah. Actually, let's add it there and there. Then we're going to add another torch there and another torch up there. Perfect. So now I just have to replicate this room 2 more times. So I want to do the... Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the dark oak is 4 blocks away from the door. On this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. So the block. And then how long is it? And then how long did I make it though? That's the question. Oop. Hold on. I made it the dark. So the dark oak. So the glowstone is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, it's 2 blocks from the corner though. From like the corner of the wall though. So let me just do a little bit of that. Now this should be accurate, though, to the other classroom, isn't it? Ah, it is. Perfect. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Now let's add some lighting real quick, just so it's not pitch black in here. Because I do not like having dark classrooms. I really do not like having dark classrooms. Ah, damn it. Grab the bricks out. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wait. Dark spot. There we go. Nice. So now we're gonna... Oh, wait. Why didn't I add them here to this window, though? That's what I'm shocked about. I thought I added them to this window already, though, because I didn't. Interesting. I must have missed the window. Something. I don't know. But if you look closely, though, there's a dark spot right here, though, in the classroom. That I cannot fix, unfortunately. So let's stick the rest of this stuff back in here. Actually, I have an idea, though. I'm going to move on to the other side of the room first, though, as well, though, because I'm going to kind of making these two classrooms at the same exact time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth block. There we go. And there we go. Nice. Perfect. So I'm doing the reason why I'm doing the blackboards first, though, is just to make it easier on myself. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. So let me just do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And, well, the next thing I gotta add, though, is the torches around here. So I get a little torch there, a little torch over here. Little torch over here, and definitely up here, and up there. There we go. Now, the reason why I haven't done this wall yet, though, unfortunately, though, I should have waited a little bit, though, to be honest, though, but I need to add the teacher desks, though, as well, though. So it's going to need to be, like, again, 3 blocks from the door. 3 blocks from the door. Let's grab our usual blocks out. Stick drift. There we go. So it's going to be our traditional 3 blocks around the door. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam. Perfect. But, wait a minute. I just realized something. Hold on. Oh, that's why it's in the doorway. That's why. This is technically in the doorway. Because the seat goes right there. Because the seat goes right here, technically. There we go, and then now I gotta do the same thing on this side right over here. Oh dear. There we go, though. Nice. Now I need to add the 2 desks. So, but the problem is, though, is when I need to do those, I need to do it to this side too, though. So 1, 2, 3 blocks from the door. There we go. Now I can finally add the torches, though, to this wall over here. Because when it's nighttime, though, these classrooms are going to be like pitch black, and I don't want these rooms to be pitch black. Oh, damn it. There we go. Nice. So, and to be honest, though, like, because I want to make them, like, equal, though, because I'm not that type of person to, like, make certain make classrooms, though, with only, like, one type of classroom, you know? Damn it. Ah! Damn it. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now I have to grab out the other stuff, though, which will be these blocks right here. Now, how is the space between? Now, I need to go to this classroom right here, though. So it is so it's 4 blocks from this teacher's desk. It's 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Probably is those I need to put that in the opposite direction, though. There we go, and then there should be a 2-block gap or a 4-block gap, right? How many block gap? Yep, 2-block gap, as I thought. Now, wait, can I actually add a 3rd desk, though? Nope, I cannot. And let's if I shift this down 2 blocks, that'll create like a 4-block gap here. But, nah, I'm gonna leave it. It's too much work. Now, especially working on it by myself, though, as well, though, which is not really a big deal. 1, 2... Oh, man. There we go. Oh my goodness, this stick drift is getting really annoying. But I have to deal with it, unfortunately. Because it's permanent. Now, I should have enough money, though, to get a new controller. But I'm not going to get a new controller just yet. Now, what I also want to do, though, is I also want to kind of, like, add, like, a lamp, though. So I can use like these torches though as like little lamps in like the corners of their desks, like there and there, to kind of light up the classroom a little bit better. And I'm also going to give like these students each a lamp as well, though, just to make it easier and stuff, though, you know. I should probably do the same thing down to here, though. Yes, I should. It's also to light up the room a little bit more, though, as well, though. Like, kind of like the center a little bit, though. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wait. Something this wall is, like, more bare of torches, though. Which means this wall needs a bit more light. Like there. Perfect. Okay, good. So now I have to work on these 2 classrooms down here, though, as well, though. This one doesn't have any desks yet, so I gotta grab out the traditional blocks again. So it'll be 4 blocks, which is right here. So it'll be right here. Because that is the 4-block gap that I need. As you can see. Oh, bam, bam, bam. Oh, not there, but here. Go, bam, bam. Oh, dear. There we go. And then now I have to get the 2-block gap out, which will be like right here. Now, I could make, like, the actual seating, though, but the problem with that, though, is it's going to correspond with me breaking the floor, and I don't want to break the floor, so, unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with these types of seats, unfortunately. So, now add the torches again for the little lamps on the desks. There we go. And then, yes, I will take out the flower pots again. Well, I also don't need, like, this anymore. I don't need any of these blocks anymore, though. Except for, like, the grass block, of course. So let me just get rid of all of these blocks real quick. Because I don't really need them anymore, though. Until I, like, obviously start the back of the school, though, with, like, the playground and whatnot. Though, which obviously could technically be done in the next episode, though, but I'd rather get, like, some of it done, like, out of the way, though, like a specific section of it, though, you know? Okay. Okay, that's all done. That's all done. Oh, wait, I did say I would grab out the pencil cases, though. I did say that. Okay, so let's grab out the pencil cases, though, for the students. Here we are. Oh, no. Get that out of there. Get off that off the freaking ground. Okay. Bam. Pencil case and pencil case. Now I need to do this one last time. Down over here. With a pencil case, and a pencil case. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the back of the school, though, I think. But I don't quite remember. Oh, wait. I have to add some torches on the back of this wall, too. I forgot about this wall over here, though, to be honest. I did forget about this area, though, to be honest. I actually did. Whoopsie. My bad. Good thing I caught it, though. That's a good thing. It's actually a good thing I did catch it, though. But there. Perfect. Now, I'm going to leave the torch in my inventory, though, just in case. Now, turn out to the back of the school.
Inside of our school, 100% fully complete. You'll just have to take my word for it that I have filled in all of the other 4 rooms. We'll see it at the end of this video when I show you everything. But once you have the inside taken care of, we're now going to move to the outside. And we're going to start with the front of the school first of all. Here's what you're going to need. You need quite a few things. Grab yourself some polished andesite. Then grab some stone bricks. You'll want some stone brick slabs. Also grab yourself some cyan stained clay. You'll want some white wool.
Okay, so I heard terracotta. It's not called clay, it's actually called terracotta in this edition.
Also grab some jungle leaves. You'll also want a flower. I'm going to be using rose bushes.
I need jungle leaves. Jungle. Why do my jungle leaves look different?
I don't think we're going to need anything else. So once you have all of those materials, you now want to make your way to the very entrance. So this entrance right here. You then want to take out your stone brick slabs, and where we have these stone bricks left and right of the actual stairs at the entrance, we want to extend these slabs coming out in front of the school by 7.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6,
so that's
7,
3, 4,
and
5,
1,
6,
2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Blocks, and we want to drag them all the way over the left-hand side here and the right-hand side in just a moment, and we want to line them up with the side of the school, like this. But then we want to surpass. No, we don't. We want to line them up with the side of the school like that. So we want to do that on the left, and we also want to do that on the right. So do that on the left, do that on the right. And we just want to end up with a big giant, I suppose it's going to look like a kind of like a T shape in the end, like this. We then want to take the blocks that line up with the ends of the school, and we want to connect them to the school, and they just want to connect here, like it will connect to that stick out stone brick. And then we want to connect them to the center of the school, so like where we have the entrance, so here, except it doesn't want to like connect directly to it, it wants to connect like diagonally to the stick out blocks. And then we want to drag it forward and connect it to the layer of stone brick slabs that we already have. So we want to have a shape which should essentially look like this. Do that on the right, do it on the left. So just in case you guys can't remember, we take this very end block that lines up to the end of the school, we drag it forward until it connects to the front of the school like that. We then drag it towards the center until it connects to the center part.
Like this. Like
and
this.
Bring it forward until it connects.
Also, my jungle leaves don't actually have stuff on them, like glow berries for some reason.
Now, once you have that taken care of, this is what you want to do next. So, you'll now note that we have 2 front corners of the school made out of slag. We take each one of these corner blocks of slag and we extend them, coming out forward in front of the school by a further 10 each. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we want to do...
So, oh wait, this might be the road, I think. I think this might be the part of, I think this actually might be the road. I don't know though, but I'm gonna build it anyways though. So it's a 10, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, that's 11. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Let's do the same to the other side, except we don't have to count it out, and here's why. We just want to take that 10th block, drag it all the way over to the right-hand side, and then we just want to connect it together. So we want to drag it
Like this.
to the other side.
Is what he's basically saying.
What we're forming right here is a road, and we are going to add all the details.
Yep, I knew this would be a road. I knew it. I knew this would be the road. But don't worry though, I have an idea for the road. I have an idea.
Take out your stone bricks. the big giant rectangular space that we have in front of the school here, knock out the first 2 rows of stone bricks here towards the front, and knock out the door on the back, like this. That should leave a row of 5 grass in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to extrapolate those 2 layers of blocks that you've just knocked out.
Actually, it's supposed to be 7 for the road.
Destroyed, going from left to right, and
Okay, so it's actually going to be 7 though, so I need to replace this right here and this. So, and I'm going to, actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this entire thing over here though, actually, and I'll figure it out on my own. Because obviously though, like, I'm not building the school bus though, because we actually have actual buses in this game. Well, not in the game though, but in the vehicle add-on that I have though. So for right now, I'll get rid of that, and I'll need to kind of skip ahead to when he's done with the road.
okay, Richard.
Darn it, I got an ad.
This one, rewind will miss one, and you guys will
There we go.
then the road pattern actually does even out. If you do it my way, then it doesn't like end perfectly, and it just looks screwed up and it's a little bit weird. So that is the road done. What else do we have to do outside? Well, take out your rose bushes, and you want to do this. So 3 rows, laces, towards the path for the center of the school. You want to do this with your rose bushes. So like the corner here, we want to take rose bush, place one, miss one, place one, miss one, place one, miss one, place one, towards the school, and then we just want to leave it. We want to have 2 rows here. Then you want to do the inverse for the row left of it. So left of it, we want to place a rose bush, miss one, place one, miss one, place one, miss one, place one, etc. Then we want to do that one more time, going left still. So place one, miss one, place one, miss one, place one, miss one.
Like that?
And it wants to look a little bit like this. It's easier to see from the top what sort of pattern you have to do. Except it's not so easy because rose bushes obviously have some sort of weird model, but you guys get the idea. If you want to do that on the left, you want to do it on the right. So rose bush here, start from this, start from this, start from this, until you have 2 gaps. Like you don't want to place one closest to the school like that. Do the inverse right of that.
I did that already.
The original right of that. So you want to have something which should end up looking a little bit. I've just messed up there a little. You want to have something which should look a little bit like this. Once you've done that, you then, on the outer sides of those rose bushes, want to do a layer of jungle leaves. So on the outer side of those rose bushes, do a layer of jungle leaves, kind of connecting that front path towards the so it looks like
Oh wait, this thing's supposed to be polyandrosite in here though.
with the jungle leaves, you want to go all the way around the inside.
Actually, no, this will actually be the curb blocks though, actually.
So anywhere that you see a gap going around the outside of the school, so like in between all of these stone pillars, around the inside of these stone slabs, you want to go all the way around the outside, inside of the school. Again, it's kind of like a ball way to explain it, but you can see on the screen what's happening. We just want to basically add a hedge going all the way around the school, but we don't want to go around the arcs that stick out, like where we have these like stone brick pillars and stuff. We don't want to tamper with those, but we do want to go in between, and when necessary, we want to go around the outside of the school. So you can see, like on the outside here, we want to go around it, but where we have like exits and stuff, we want to leave that alone. And we just want to do that going all the way around the school, and we want to make that one up there, and then we just want to fill in between this, and it connects to the opposite side of the entrance, and it just adds a little bit of extra colour, and it adds a little bit extra separation. We now have something which looks a little bit like that, which is a bit more colourful. And in doing that, you've actually 100% fully completed the front of the school. It's as easy as that. It's not so difficult whatsoever. So that is what you want for the very front of the school, guys. Once you've got that taken care of, we can now move on to the back of the school. Let me tell you guys, the back of the school is way more interesting than the front of the school. So let's move all the way over to the back. We're coming to the very back centre part of the school, and we're taking out the stone brick slabs again. And left and right of the entrance, where we have these stone bricks that connect to the ground, we want to take each one of these and we want to extend them coming towards, like at the back here, we want to extend them coming back each by, that will be, I'm just getting this right, guys, let's get this right. You want to extend it back by 2, that's 1, 2, and 1, 2, like that, so coming out by 2. You then want to take each one of the second blocks and you want to extend them until they are equal in line with the sides of the school. So we want to have one there, lining up the hedge, want to... Actually, I don't think we'll line them up with the hedge. I don't think that we'll do that. I think that we'll line them up with... Now, we will line them up with the hedge. What am I talking about? We'll line them up with the hedge like that. So you kind of want to have kind of like a really, really weird looking T-shape like this. Now, once you've done that, you then want to do this. You want to take those second blocks again, and like now digging into the floor, so still with your second blocks, still coming out, we want to do a row of 3, digging into the floor, that's 1, 2, 3. Replace those 3 blocks with abandoned site, so you can see 1, 2, 3 coming out, replace with abandoned site like that. Then, with the stone bricks again, on top of the grass, we want to do a row of 18 stone brick slabs coming down, so that'll be 18, that'll be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I think we're going to do the same on the other side, but let me just hold off.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And on the opposite side
Yep.
as well. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So I think these are going to connect up though.
To take those like
Oh, no.
first blocks in the row of 18, we want to extend those coming towards the side of the school again. So what we're essentially forming is a nice big giant T-shaped path. So we're just doing that. That's all we're doing. We're doing the outline of the path, and once the path's in, we will fill it in later, just a little later. We're going to want to have something which should look a little bit like this. So we now have a T-shaped path. What do we have next to do? So we have 2 things to add. We have a little bit of a play area to add, and we have a basketball court to add. So which one shall we start with? Shall we start with the play area first? Let's do that. So what we want to do is this. You can see here where we have this block, this row of the first block in our row of 18. Well, on the left-hand side here, counting in diagonally, and you can use a block to count this out accurately. You want to leave a diagonal row of 3 coming towards the outer part of the
3.
1, 2, 3, like that. And then on that 4th block, place a stone brick slab. You then want to take this stone brick slab and extend it down by 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You then want to take that 14th block and go left of it by 24. That's 1,
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You then want to take that 24th block and you kind of just want to extend it towards the front of the school again, and you just want to line it up with the opposite side and then connect it back upon itself. So we're just making the little area in which the little play area is going to be. So you can see we've now formed like a
Oh,
rectangle
whoops.
shape like this. It should be
I
formed
missed
like
it.
that. And don't worry that this path right here is
Whoops.
a little shorter than the little play area that you made. You can't just extend it by 2 blocks so that it supersedes the play area by 1 row, as it does on the side. You might want to do that right there as well. Now what do we have to do? So the play area has a couple of things that we need from materials for this. So we're going to need some red wool. We'll also need some dark green wool. We also want some netherbrick fence, and we want a assembly step. Once we have each one of those, this is what we want to do next. So we want to, with our
I need
dark green
stone.
wool, start from the left-hand
I
side of the
need
rectangle,
stone brick
we're in the
stairs.
rectangle looking down upon it like this. So we want to find the 3rd diagonal coming in from this corner. So this is 1st, 2nd, 3rd. On top of this diagonal, we want to do a row of 4 dark
Wait, where is he?
So this is looking for that. Once we have each
Oh, he's
one,
down here.
This is what we want to do next. So we want to, with our dark green wool, starting from the left-hand side of this rectangle, we're in the bottom left-hand corner of the rectangle.
This is right here.
Down upon it like this. So we want to find the 3rd diagonal coming in from this corner. So this is 1st, 2nd, 3rd. On top of this diagonal, we want to do a row of 4 dark green coming in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We then, coming towards that way, towards back to the school, we want to do an upright diagonal and then go right by 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2,
We then want
3,
to do a bottom right diagonal,
4,
and
5,
we want to
6.
connect it down to the ground like this. Then, take out your netherbrick fence, and you want to find the 3 middle blocks in your swing. So, this is the middle block. Left and right of that, we want to extend these down until they almost touch the ground. They want to be 1 row off the ground. And we want to do this using the netherbrick fence. So it should be 2 rows of 3 netherbrick fence coming down to the ground. Then place a stone brick stairs in the middle of them. We've made a swing. There we go. Once you've done that, we then want to come to the opposite side here, and we want to find the middle block in this opposite side. It should roughly be this one. And we
But
want
I
to
just found it.
blocks away from the side. So on top of this third block here, we want to go up by through the red wall. That's 1, 2, 3, and then coming across towards the out part of the school, we want to do an up left diagonal, and then do another up left diagonal because we meant to do 2. So up left diagonals from that third block. We then want to go left 2, then do 2 bottom left diagonals. We then want to go down until we touch the ground. Then we want to take this top center middle block. We want to extend it coming towards us by 1. Then do 2, like, for instance, bottom right diagonal, so coming outwards. Then take that second bottom right diagonal, connect it down to the ground. Do the same on the other side. So here, coming towards the school, we want to place 1 block coming this way, then do 2 bottom outwards diagonals, or however you want to say it, come this way. So we're kind of like formed a cone shape. We then want to, you see where we have all these 4 rows of 3? We want to connect all of these together diagonally. So we want to connect the middle blocks in these rows of 3, and we want to connect them together diagonally, like going all the way around like
Hold on.
this. So,
Oh, whoops, I did not build that correctly.
I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a spider's web. It's a cage, really, is what we're making. And that's kind of just like the thing that you'd like climb on and play on as a kid. Like you climb up it and stuff. You'd probably see them on like most playgrounds. So that's what we've made. We've made a swing. We've made a climbing frame essentially. Now, so once you have that little play area taken care of, guys, this is what we're going to do next. We're going to do the basketball court. So get rid of all of the materials. I've already done it. This is what we're going to do next.
So I gotta kind of finish this off though, real quick.
And you're going to want to grab this. Grab yourselves
Okay. Oh, whoops. Almost there. Then we're gonna do that. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the basketball courts.
You'll also want to grab yourself some science stain clay. Flip over, grab yourselves some, we'll actually need some web, grab some web, grab white wool, red wool. You might also want to grab some white carpet.
Where do I get the cobwebs?
Some orange wool. What else may we need, guys? We'll also need some...
Where do I got the... Oh, it's in here, isn't it?
And I think that we're probably about good at that. So
no, it's not. It should be in this one then, right?
This is what you want
yeah,
to
it
do
is.
next. So, we now want
there I got the white wool and the red wool.
Copy the dimensions of the arc onto this side. So, starting
I'm also going to need that. I'm also going to need some orange wool.
And we want to find the 4th bottom right diagonal.
What was the other block?
What else may we need, guys? We'll also need some black wool. And I think that we're probably about good at that. So once you have each one of those materials right there, this is what you want to do next. So we now want to come over to the opposite side, and we now want to copy the dimensions of the arc onto this side. So starting from like this corner block right here, like we did on the opposite side, we want to take this corner block, and we want to find the 4th bottom right diagonal coming in. So that's the first, second, third, 4th bottom right diagonal coming in, place a white wall. Then coming out towards the end of, like, towards outwards from the school, we want to do a row of 14 white carpet, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then we want to go right at that 14.
So it looks like it's gonna go out to like this, like that.
Block by 24,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Drag that until it is even with the very first carpet that we placed, which is right there, and then we want to connect it together. I'm not sure that I mentioned that we were making this out of white carpet to start with, but I'm sure that it's easy enough to see that that's what I was using. Plus the fact, I mean, it's just the exact same thing that we just made on the
Nope,
side.
I did not make that. I did not make that enough blocks, though. It needs to be the exact same length as this one, but it's not.
Take out the white wall, and we now want to split the rectangular shape that we've just made, like, up the middle. So we want to do it, like, on the long way, and we just want to split up the middle, and we want to place a row of white wool. I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm pretty sure that I've nailed it. I would expect you guys to do the same. Split up the middle, eyeball it, you'll be able to figure it out like that. Then, with your white wool again, coming to the left-hand side here, so we're on the bottom left-hand corner, looking down on it, we want to find the third grass block coming up, so that's the first...
So it's to eyeball the middle, though, which is going to be kind of like right around here, though.
Then do 3 of right diagonals, 1, 2, 3. Then go up by 2, do 3 of left diagonals, 1, 2, 3. Come back by 2. Replace all of those blocks with white wool.
Right, hold on.
Once you've done that on the left, do the same on the right. So we're now on the right, bottom right hand corner. We want to find the on the left.
There we go. It's gonna look a little bit like that. Noted. But I just realized something though. This actually is not long enough though. I don't think. Because if you look closely here, this is a 5-block gap. Which means I need to make a 5-block gap on this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 7 nutcracker. It is a 5-block gap on each side. Interesting. There is no way. I just found that like the dead center though. There's no way. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how the heck I just did that. I have no idea how the heck I just did that. Because that's an even number. How can it split, like, directly in the dead center if it's an even number? I did that already, though. That's good. That's what's represent the basketball.
Then we want to left and right of that orange wall. We want to knock out the 2 blocks in the floor left and right of it. We'll replace them with cyan stained clay, and then go around those cyan stained clay blocks with your white wall. Except you don't want them to connect on the corners. You want to have something which would look exactly like that. There you go. Then we want to take out our polished andesite, and on the very left of the court and on the very right of the court, coming up from the very center middle blocks on the left and right hand side, we want to do 2 rows or 1 row of 8 polished andesite.
1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it's 1.
We want to knock out the white wall block.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We then want to place a white wall in front of it, a white wall on the left and right of that white wall. We then want to place a row of white on top of it. We then want to go around that rectangular layer of white that we've made with our black wall, go around it with the black wall like this. We then want to take out our red wall, and we want to, starting from the bottom left hand corner, bottom right hand corner of the white wall rectangle, place a red wall coming towards you, each that way. Then do a red wall kind of like diagonally in between them in front of those 2 red walls. Then take out the web, do a web underneath the empty space that we have, like around the reds, then place one left, right, in front of and below that very first initial row. And then we have the net for the basketball. Once you've got that taken care of on the left hand side, we're going to do the same on the right. If you guys can remember, well, first of all, I have to knock out this middle block. From this center block on the right hand side, we want to do a row of 8 polished andesite.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Then take that 8 block, come towards it by 1. Then do a white wall. Go left and right of white by 1. Do a layer of 3 on top. Take out the black wall. Do a layer of black wall going all the way around the outside. This will be the bit where you try and hit with the basketball and it like falls into net, you hit the corner, falls into net. We then want to take out the red wall, do a red wall in front of the 2 bottom white corners, then do a red wall kind of like in front of, in between the 2 red walls, then do a web underneath, left, right, front of, underneath again, and there we have the hoop. There we go, basketball, net, hoop, thing, perfect. Once you have that taken care of, this is what you want to. Why is that hoop bigger? Okay, so it seems as though that I've accidentally made the hoop on the left a little bit taller than the hoop on the right.
Don't worry, I didn't do that though, because I knew someone was going to be a bit off anyway.
Original version back, but the measurement of 8 is right, and that's the one that I gave you guys. So hopefully you haven't made the same mistake as I have. The measurement.
Yeah, I didn't make that mistake though, because, well, I paid attention though. Because I knew someone was going to be a bit off though.
Once that has been taken care of, what I'm now going to do, guys, is I'm going to knock out every single other block inside of the white rectangle of the basketball court. I'm going to replace it with cyan stained clay, like that, in a some kind of duck shape. I'm going to knock out all of the blocks inside of the path that we have here. So the path that we formed, I'm going to knock out all of the inside of the path, and I'm going to replace it with
damn it.
inside. And I'm going to knock out all the way around the inside of the little play area that we made, and I'm going to replace it with sand. So what we're now going to do, and I'm not doing it on recording, I'm going to fix that